Welcome to EnergyMap Berlin. This video provides a compact introduction to the tools and visualizations of EnergyMap Berlin and shows how they can be used. Let's get started. If you close this welcome message using one of the two buttons at the bottom right, you can reopen it at any time using the info button at the top right. You can begin your data query either with one of the four selection tools or by using the address search. If you choose the address search, you can enter a search term in the input field and confirm it with the search button. If multiple results are found, you can select alternatives via the displayed links, and the map will center on the selected target. Now choose one of the selection tools. With the single building selection tool, you can click on any building on the map to add it to your individual building selection. Once a building is selected, information about it appears on the right-hand side, such as the building name, if available, the address, heritage protection status, building usage type, or our assumed building age class. This general information reflects data from publicly available sources, or is the result of a combination of many data sources. As part of the EnergyMap Berlin research project, we developed methods that derive consumption predictions from publicly available building data. These are displayed as annual heating energy consumption, consumption per square meter, and energy efficiency class. You can find more about our methods on our website, energymapberlin.de, which is also linked in the top left. Using the single selection tool, you can mark additional buildings. The data display will then provide a summary for your entire selection. With more than one selected building, it's worth checking the chart area. Here you can see the distribution of heating energy consumption and heated area by category. You can adjust how buildings are categorized using the drop-down menu. Options include the energy efficiency class, the building type, or the building age class. The lower bar chart shows the impact of refurbishment measures on the selected buildings. Our assumption about the current condition of the buildings is labeled as status quo. Feasible energy improvements are represented in the improved and significantly improved scenarios. The bar chart also shows building data grouped based on the selected category. You can delete your current selection using the trash can button. To make selecting many buildings practical, additional tools are available. Point selection. Place a center point on the map and specify a radius in meters. Confirm the radius selection with the checkmark button. Line selection. Draw a line with as many points as you like and search along it at a defined distance. If you make a mistake, you can delete the last point with the yellow undo button. Set the distance precisely and confirm with the green checkmark. You can delete your current selection using the trash can button here too. Polygon selection. Select all buildings within a custom-drawn area. Mark the polygon's corner points similarly to the line selection and confirm. The number of buildings selectable per query is limited by our servers to ensure good performance. If you reach the limit, you'll be notified. You can download all detailed data of your individual selection as a CSV file at any time, using the download button. This allows you to integrate our research results into your own analysis. EnergyMap Berlin also offers various other ways to explore Berlin's building stock. Using the map style selector, you can change the color scheme of the entire energy map. By default, buildings are color-coded by energy efficiency class. Alternatively, you can choose construction age or building type. For a detailed explanation of the categories, hover your mouse over the legend in the bottom right to display a description. Clicking the 3D button transforms the map into a 3D model of the city. This shows the exact geometry model of all buildings used in our calculations. No matter what settings you've made or where you are on the map, clicking the Home button will return you to the starting point. Another powerful feature is the filters that apply to the entire map. First, expand the Filters and Scenarios section. The drop-down menus for refurbishment scenario and climate scenario affect the base dataset of the map. If the map is shown in the energy efficiency class style, you can observe the impact of different scenarios on the building stock. The climate options RCP 2.6 and RCP 8.5 refer to greenhouse gas concentration scenarios from the IPCC's fifth assessment report. With the building type dropdown, you can restrict the displayed building categories by ticking checkboxes. You can also hover over a checkbox to display a descriptive text. The buttons at the top of the menu let you quickly toggle all residential or non-residential buildings. Confirm your filter settings using the button at the bottom of the menu. Two sliders allow you to filter buildings by energy efficiency class or year of construction. Note that loading the filtered maps might take a moment, especially on slower internet connections. Newly set filters do not affect already selected buildings. They remain in your selection. However, with active filters, new selections will be limited to those criteria. So if you want to use filters to assist your selection, apply them before using one of the 4 selection tools. Before we introduce the AI prognosis model developed during our research project, we'd like to point you to additional resources. Scroll down the bottom third on the right-hand side of the screen, where you'll find links to offerings from our partners on topics of energy and buildings. For example, the Energy Atlas Berlin. The link will take you directly to the same area in the Energy Atlas that you're currently viewing in EnergyMap Berlin. In the EnergyMap Berlin project, we developed several AI prognosis models based on neural networks. These models allow users to generate consumption predictions by entering building physical and other relevant parameters. These models can be accessed directly through this web application and allow for more detailed analysis of individual buildings. To use them, first open the AI prognosis model section. Since this mode limits the number of selectable buildings even further, it must be activated separately with a toggle button. Select a building on the map that you'd like to analyze in detail. The single selection tool is already activated for this. A form will appear with default parameters suitable for the selected building. You can freely adjust these values within reasonable ranges. Possible input parameters include the year of construction, building type, adjusted for primary use, U-values for various building elements, window and roof window surface ratios, hot water demand per square meter, efficiency of the heating system as a percentage, and different climate conditions. When satisfied with your inputs, click Get Heat Demand Prognosis. Your parameters will then be sent to the model server. It may take a few seconds for the prediction to be generated based on your input. Once available, the results are shown as annual consumption, consumption per square meter, and energy efficiency class. The charts section will also show these results as a 4th scenario. You can download the AI prognosis results along with our pre-computed scenarios using the download button. Repeat this process with other buildings as desired. To return to the regular EnergyMap Berlin map, deactivate the AI prognosis model using the toggle switch. That brings us to the end of this guided tour. If you have more questions about our EnergyMap Berlin research project, feel free to visit our website energymap-berlin.de. We also welcome your comments, questions, and suggestions via the provided contact channels. Thank you very much for your interest in EnergyMap Berlin.